11 good minutes. Frosty the Glen man has yet to reveal himself.
Just wait. It's coming.
Okay, we got to wait.
He's still not going to do it?
It's coming soon.
Matt, Frosty the Glen man, and backed by popular demand, Daily Dose of Zoe. Coming from Illinois today?
Yes, I am.
And we got Soul Cole repping the East Coast. We're in 4 time zones.
And yet representing the Midwest at the same time.
Yeah, just in the worst way.
Did that for you, Zoe.
The sweater's ugly. The logo's ugly. Throwing shade at the Cubs. What else is new?
I'm willing to accept it.
Holiday special, so don't hold us to 11 good minutes. This is going to be, however many good minutes, just like Thanksgiving was. I still don't know when we're going to see Frosty the Glen man, but I'll tell you what, pretty excited.
You guys ready?
Kid show. Rated
You guys
G
ready?
for Glen. Yep, here we go.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh. I've
Look,
never been speechless
this is
before in my
holiday.
life.
Oh my goodness! Did you make that yourself?
No. I've
I
had
love the carrot nose.
I've had this in the closet for a while. Been waiting for the right time to use it.
How did you not make that yourself?
That's incredible.
Oh yeah.
Little Mike wants to take a look. Hold on. Come check it out. Come check it out.
Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Gotta love it.
Oh man, what a treat! Frosty the Glen man, Matt, Alonzo, Wright, and Soul Cole. We're back, Cole. Back by popular demand as the what do we even call you at this point?
I don't know. I was the moderator, the judge,
The jury, the executioner.
the jury. Yeah, all of those things. Most likely to be the villain. That's me.
All right. Let's kick this thing off the only way we know how. We're gonna put Cole on the spot first. Cole, give us something you're grateful for.
Something I am grateful for. This past week, we got to hang out with one of my best friends from college who just moved to the area. Shout out Dylan Johnson and fam. Always a blast and a treat to hang out with friends that we haven't been able to see each other for the last few years because he's been in a little farther away and I've been here. Now we're both in the same area and trying to get our families together more and more. So it was an absolute treat. Hope to do it a lot more.
Let's go. All right, Zoe, what do you got?
I'm thankful for my wife's Starbucks craving. She was thinking what I was thinking. So, she was on her way home from picking up Andy from school, and she was like, "Hey, you want Starbucks?" And I was like, "Yeah." So, I should be getting some here pretty soon. So, I'm thankful for her cravings. So,
What's the go-to order?
so today I'm going with the pumpkin chai. What's that look for, man?
It's past pumpkin chai season.
That's high up on my list.
No. No. So that's what I went with. So yeah, I'm thankful for that.
You might get a mid-episode delivery.
All right. Pumpkin chai.
Frosty the Glen man, what do you got?
My best friend just got home from college a few days ago for winter break, so it's been good kicking it with him. Shout out my man Javi.
Yeah. Shout out to Javi. Shout out to Zoe's wife and her Starbucks cravings. Shout out to Dylan. And shout out to my sister. What I'm grateful for today is that she hooked me up with this Grinch shirt last year. And this is like my holiday. This is my one holiday. Check this out.
That's beautiful.
Define naughty. Yeah.
Define naughty. We got the Grinch shirt.
It's a good shirt.
Shout out to my little sister for getting me fit for the season.
It's a solid shirt.
All about
it. And obviously the elephant in the room, we're all grateful for Frosty the Glen man blessing us with his presence.
Just happy to be here, man.
Snaps.
You already won. You're the winner. At this.
All right. Cole, run it down for us. What do we got today?
All right, sports fans, it's time for the Christmas things draft. That's right. It can be any Christmas related item. We will be doing 5 rounds of this snake draft, just like we did last time. I will change up the order, but I will announce the change up of the order right before we actually start. There will be 30 seconds for everyone to make their pick and explain their pick. Also, any things that may or may not be Christmassy are adjudicated by me solely, which gives me way too much power, and I am very grateful for it. So, if someone tries to go with something edgy on Christmas, I'll decide whether or not we allow it. With that being said, let's get started in the 2022 Christmas things draft. The first person drafting today is Wright.
Boo. Should have been me. He's already hyped.
You got 20 seconds on the clock at this point.
Oh, wow. That's how you know he means business.
8 seconds, though.
I'm going to draft Jesus Christ, which includes sweet baby Jesus as well. For there would be no Christmas.
Hard to argue against it. A superstar pick, the likes of which we have not seen before. Or after, as it were.
There we go.
Next up
Quality fun there by Cole.
Appreciate it. Next up in the draft will be Frosted Glen Man.
Let's go. With the second pick, I am taking none other than Santa. The absolute GOAT. Behind Jesus Christ, of course. But Santa is just integral to every Christmas, and he's the GOAT. So let's go. Santa.
So far, we're back-to-back people picks in this Christmas things draft. Didn't really expect to be selecting people, but we will allow it. Matt, third pick, final pick of the first round.
I'm going to save my Christmas heroes for later in the draft. And with the third pick in the 2022 holiday draft, Matt selects Santa's magic bag of gifts.
You care to expound on that?
The bag that he carries all of the gifts in, that he somehow finds a way to get down the chimney and back up the chimney.
Come on, that can't be
In
allowed.
whatever's in the bag.
I will allow it. If you want to waste a pick, you're allowed to waste a pick. So yeah, we'll allow the Santa's bag of gifts. I hope you got that for way under slot value.
That's Nick York in the first round right there. Oops.
All right, Matt. I hope your second round pick is better than your first. Of course, it shouldn't be hard.
With the 4th overall pick in the draft, pick 1 or round 2, if you will. I'm selecting cookie swaps.
Cookie swaps. Describe slightly this cookie swap that you are selecting.
Okay, so everyone has their family tradition holiday cookie. You bring 2 or 3 dozen over. This is a mom thing, right? All moms go to a cookie swap. They bring their holiday cookie, and they bring 2 to 3 dozen, and they come home with like 3 or 4 of each cookie. And then when it comes home, you have an assortment of all these different eclectic. Some are sugar cookies, some of them have chocolate in them, some of them are like, I really don't want to eat that, but like they're all homemade holiday cookies. And that's the beauty of a cookie swap, is you get to sample all kinds of different holiday traditions all in one.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm happy to know that it is a combination of several cookies and not a 1-for-1 cookie swap or a dozen for dozen cookie swap.
It's like a holiday potluck, except you come home with cookies. It's awesome.
Frosty, what would you like to select? Perhaps a button nose?
No. With my next pick, I am gonna go with Christmas decorations.
Decorations is an awfully broad term. I'm going to have to ask you to.
All right, Christmas lights.
Christmas lights.
Cole's on his A game today.
Christmas lights. We're not allowed to give you credit for all possible Christmas decorations. That would be monopoly power that we just cannot abide. But Christmas lights, however, is broad because of the different sizing and availability of different options. However, specific enough to work. I like the second round pick.
All right.
Zoe,
Thank you, sir.
finish us out with round two.
I'm going to go with which Matt would counter with his Christmas sack. What will go under this? A Christmas tree.
Solid pick right there.
A Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. It's a staple.
All trees.
Yeah.
All trees.
Yeah.
Artificial.
All
real.
the Christmas trees are gone now.
That's a good
Christmas
pick.
cactus count?
That's nope. That's a really.
I don't know what you guys are going to put gifts up under. I have no idea where you're going to stash them, but there will not be a tree in the households, except
No,
It's
it's
coming.
gone. It's gone.
Christmas
gotta come
tree has
down.
been selected. Round three,
Yes.
Zoe, what you got?
thinking long and hard about this one. I'm going to go Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
Wow.
Ooh. Wow.
What is unknown to most of our viewers is that I am a huge Mariah Carey fan, and therefore this is playing to his audience in a big way. Hopefully it's playing to your audience as well.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get the name Soul Cole for nothing.
I did not. Did not.
That is a
Right.
soulful Christmas album.
Mariah Carey's Christmas album, the only artist to be number one in 5 different decades,
Yes.
all because of that album. Top
The
that,
album,
Mr. Frosty.
All right. Well, I had Mariah Carey the person just as a whole on my board, but obviously that's not gonna work.
Nope.
So I'm gonna go, but it's fine. I got another one in my bag. I'm gonna go with Buddy the Elf.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's like picking LeBron. You know, some people are like, I don't want any of that. Some people are like, that's the greatest ever. Polarizing pick.
It is a polarizing pick. You take the good with the bad, but the good has a higher ceiling than most other picks. Really intriguing third round pick from you, Mr. Frosty.
Need him on my team.
Round 3.
I mean, I think we're on a run of Christmas media right now. Christmas media things. So I'm going to select with my third round pick one of the all-time great Christmas movies. A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Are you talking the claymation version, Year Without a Santa Claus?
Heat Miser, Snow Miser. You know what it is. Santa thinking that no one believes. Nobody cares anymore.
Wow.
I was just hoping we would get to that sort of quote by continuing to look confused. So I'm glad we did. Pulled that out of them. All right, so Year Without a Santa Claus
That's a big pick right there.
in claymation. I do like that.
That's like Mike Trout. Is like back end of the first round, everyone's like, why are they taking Mike Trout? And then in a couple of years, you guys are all going to be like, oh wow, he was right. A Year Without a Santa Claus in the third round.
I think we're a little far away from the Christmas items, Matt. Get us back to round 4.
Round 4. I mean, everything that I've got ranked as a tier 1 is still available, which is excellent. We are going with, in round 4, a lit fireplace. on a cold winter's eve?
That's two things.
Well, we got Cole.
You were allowed to select either a fireplace or a cold winter's eve.
No, it's a lit fireplace on a cold winter's eve.
You were allowed to select either the lit fireplace or a cold winter's eve.
I take back all the positive reinforcement I gave you earlier in this episode. I'm taking the lit fireplace, even on an 80-degree night in the desert.
Okay.
I respect that. I think you made the right decision of those two things.
That's vibes.
Lit fireplace, of course, not to be confused with Christmas lights, which are smaller fires, but a different enough item to be
No,
counted.
this is all about keeping you warm and ambiance.
Frosty, I know why you didn't select the lit fireplace.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. All right. I'm going to go with snow.
Snow. All things related to snow go to Frosty the Glen man.
Yep. Snow. I have all the snow. It only snows where I am. I got snow. I got the white Christmas.
That is a masterful pick.
Yes.
Takes away snow from everyone else's board and capability with everything else that they have put up. So that's big. Zoe.
That's fine.
I thought we had a deal in place with snow falling to me here. I was going to corner the market and take Santa Claus to snow. He was going to be in the desert with a sled and all that, but no longer. Good move, Frosty. It's only fitting. Now you can make snowmen. It's some versatility to snow. Should have moved them up my board and took them in that. A Christmas Story. I'm going to go a movie. It's a classic. Takes me back to my childhood and many others. So A Christmas Story will be my fourth selection.
You'll shoot your eye out with A Christmas Story.
Yeah, in the nicest way possible. That movie makes me want to stick my tongue to a cold telephone pole.
Hey, you got to respect the pick, though.
Final round. Zoe, kick us off. Make this one a good one. This is the last one.
I'm struggling here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go, Is That You, Santa Claus by Louis Armstrong. I'm going another music.
A second song.
Wow, double song pick.
Yeah. So I'm going to have all the holiday cheer, even though it's going to be a little different without the snow and Santa Claus.
Sorry about it.
But
Yeah, I sent He Miser to Zoe.
Lots of
Snow
lots
Miser
of-
to Glenn.
lots of Christmas media for Zoe.
yeah.
Back to you, Frosty.
All right, yeah. I'm very happy this guy fell to me. I don't think he was on anybody's radar. I'm going to go with Michael Bublé.
He selects Michael Bublé for Christmas songs only, it would seem. Upending what had heretofore been a very Christmas-centric and only Christmas-centric draft board.
Michael Bublé has some fire Christmas songs.
We will allow it.
I can't believe that Michael Bublé just came off the board before what's going to be Miss Irrelevant.
Go ahead,
The
Matt.
last pick of the draft. Stash this one in Whoville. I don't let you guys go scout Whoville. I went on down to Whoville and I plucked Cindy Lou Who with my final pick.
Mrs. Irrelevant. Miss Irrelevant. Cindy Lou Who. Coming
Nobody
off the board.
saved Christmas like Cindy Lou Who.
Wow. With that, the draft is over. Let's make sure that we recap the draft for everyone.
Wow.
Zoe's team, Jesus Christ, All Christmas Trees, a Mariah Carey Christmas album, A Christmas Story, and Louis Armstrong's Is That You, Santa Claus.
Is that you, Santa Claus? balls.
Thank you for that.
Let's go.
Glenn has Santa Claus himself, Christmas lights, Buddy the Elf, snow, and in a very surprising twist at the end, Michael Bublé next to Buddy the Elf.
Sounds like a celebrity Christmas party.
I mean, that's just a dynasty right there. We're going to be on top for a long time.
Matt's final board included not Santa, but the bag of gifts that Santa has exclusively, cookie swaps, the movie The Year Without a Santa Claus in claymation, a lit fireplace, and Cindy Lou Who. I have to say that reads much more like a note of not so notable snubs than an actual draft board, but that is not my problem. Not a single selection for, say, sleighs or stockings or even a Festivus pole.
Nobody can ride sleighs without snow.
That is a good point, Glenn.
I'm just letting you know, Zoe, you better stay out of the way. But I got exclusive negotiating rights with undrafted free agent Frosty the Glen, man. He's coming with me.
Frosty would have been out of luck without his snow, so it's kind of unfortunate no one scooped that up for him before we got there.
Well, we all know who's winning this one.
I went through my draft board, and I did not see Michael Bublé ever coming off the board.
Yeah,
you got me with that one, Frosty.
I mean, you guys got to see the potential that's there.
Let us know in the comments, folks, and don't try too hard to give Matt any love. I mean, do if you agree, but don't feel he doesn't need it.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone. 11 good minutes, holiday special. We're off next week, but we'll be back. Frosty the Glen man might be melted by the new year, but he'll be back as some other special edition Glen. New Year's Glen, resolution Glen. Stay tuned, find out. See you in January.